And you might have noticed many of us here at WHAS 11 today are wearing red. That's because February is Heart Month, meant to raise awareness of heart disease. It is the leading cause of death for men and women. And while factors like diabetes, obesity, excessive drinking, and an unhealthy lifestyle can put people at higher risk, no one is immune. WHAS 11's Taylor Woods talked to two athletes today who went into cardiac arrest while competing and had their lives saved by emergency responders.
This is Carly Fonda. Carly is 16 years old and stays active through sports like volleyball and basketball.
Heart problems do not discriminate, and so obviously I did not know at my age that something was wrong with my heart.
She was born with a heart defect known as Aaoca. It's a rare heart condition affecting about 1 to 5 of every 1,000 people. Carly experienced cardiac arrest 5 years ago on the basketball court. She shared with me the frantic moments leading up to her collapse.
And I went to grab my water and everything started spinning, and I was like, what the heck is happening? And it all started spinning, and then everything just went black, and that was the last thing I remember before I woke up.
When she woke up, she was surrounded by medical personnel using an AED on her. That's an automatic external defibrillator meant to shock your heartbeat back into rhythm. She says this is the miracle that brought her back to life. Carly was required to have open heart surgery where they deroofed her coronary artery that was routed the wrong way.
So I went to the hospital on January 6th, and my open heart surgery was on January 12th.
She had 6 months of recovery and couldn't play sports until a year later, but Carly is doing much better now, and she even played in a sectional game Thursday night. In fact, cardiac arrest can happen to anyone at any time. It happened to David Foy while he was running in the Kentucky Derby Festival Marathon 4 years ago.
I collapsed in full cardiac arrest right at the finish line.
He says it was an off-duty nurse who stepped in to perform CPR before medical personnel arrived and took over. He can still remember the devastating moments leading up to his collapse.
Something doesn't feel right, and the next thing I know, I hit the ground, and that was it. Next thing I know after that, I was laying on the ground and looking up at 10 to 12 people standing over me.
David coded for more than 2 minutes. He said medical staff were impressed he was even aware of his surroundings.
I feel just incredibly lucky and blessed, and it was a miracle. I still keep in touch with the nurse who first got to me and gave me CPR.
In Louisville, Taylor Woods, WHAS 11 on your side.